On to the episode of Ground Floor where we can agree to disagree and still be family. That's the theme song, What Up, Doe, off my second album, L.Edwards. I'm your host, all the titles, L.E. My guest co-host from Shield Ministry, Jerome. And I own the music and copyright, don't mute on Facebook.
What's up, good people? I hope everybody good tonight. We should have another good one tonight. By yours truly.
We titled this one IG Live Mishaps and More because internet got broke a little bit with Uncle Shannon Sharp having fun time on his IG. First he said he got hacked. Then he manned up and told the truth that he didn't get hacked. He forgot to cut it off or something. Now that's where people have been bringing the questions of, it's not like him to be doing all this type of stuff. So he say he didn't do it on purpose, but then he got a That's My Michelle shirt to sell when he had huge numbers for Nightcap show. We all just guessing, only he truly know. From the optics, it looked like he did it on purpose because you had made a shirt. Because people like to challenge his sexual orientation, which really ain't nobody's business. That's one way of, I guess, to thinking, see, this is what I'm doing. I ain't doing all that, but that still won't change somebody's perception. If they think that about you, they're going to think that. But you grown and rich. You shouldn't really care. That's why do you care? You almost 60 years old. They ain't going to say it to your face. You look like the Black He-Man. Be real. We're going to walk up on Uncle, as he called himself, and say, you like men, blah, blah, blah. He going to get, two-piece, knocked out. So why do you care? And now I guess that's the root of the problem. She'll take Big Ron.
Man, this definitely been a trending topic this week. Initially, I didn't even know what was going on. I thought people just came up with something out of the thin air because I was looking at the comments and like people started texting me like, "Hey man, yeah." I was like, "Huh?" So when I went through Little Duval's page, the comedian, he was one of the first people to, I guess he recorded it like because he knew they'd probably take it down, and he recorded like the ending part of it, which everybody caught, and I just was like, that's interesting for him to have that type of thing happen all of a sudden. Now, keep in mind, he is actually sponsored by one of the enhancers, if you will.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I won't say the company on this platform because you're not sponsored by him, but he's sponsored by a company now, and it has been probably since they started their 3-city tour that they did. They came to Atlanta, they went to Houston, and then I think they went to Dallas. So he was pumping it there, and it's kind of ironic that you fell into this same category all of a sudden. And you push that, but my take on it is a lot of people don't know. You and I, we're not at that status, but it's not our personality in reality. Some people are addicted to fame, and once you get into that spotlight, like the interview he did on this Club Shay Shay with Cat Williams, the numbers he did superseded the number one podcaster that we have here, which is Joe Rogan. It took Joe Rogan, I think, 4 years to get the number of his largest one of all time on YouTube. And the one with Cat Williams did it in a matter of like 4 or 5 months. So you do the math on that.
Million so far?
Which, I know it's 50 plus million now.
Yeah, I think 73 was the last time I saw it.
Yeah, I hadn't even looked at it. We can look it up and check it, but man, it did some serious numbers. So I just think that although it came out initially and said that is not a hoax, he's still saying that it's not, made up. I think that unless somebody personally know him, none of us on the outside will believe him if we try to, just based off of the evidence that's out there. And like you say, selling the merch is a whole different deal.
Yeah, because now you gotta look at it. Oh, 74 million now.
Wow.
Just to be accurate. And now, former head of WCW, I'm a big wrestling fan, Eric Bischoff always had the phrase, controversy creates cash. Shout out to him, great man. He created the NWO and the wars with WWE back in the day, great stuff. But he's never been wrong with that statement. And I'm pretty sure people bought that shirt. Now, they've been saying, social media been like, I'm not wearing a shirt with a man calling out another woman. What the hell? But we have fads and trends, just like the chicken sandwich a while back. Everybody wanted to be a part of it. So it's going to sell, but it's like not knowing that. It come off like a great theater advertisement. And he had like 150-something thousand people watching live, nightcap. And then people saying, well, just the other day ago, you was checking Ocho for being late. And you up here doing stuff that's not of high integrity. Now, granted, you're in the comfort of your home, you do what you want to do, but we need to stop lying, just be grown. It's too much shit you got to do to go live on Instagram. You just can't click a button and it's live. Either him or her put that shit live. That's why I don't have my show on there, because you got to use a pass key and all that to have it live. I ain't going through all that. I use StreamYard. I just check all the shows I want. Boom. It's live across simultaneously wherever I check. You can't do that yet with Instagram. So it's steps you got to do to go live. So to sit up here and say, I forgot it was on. Come on, man. Why? I don't understand why people don't want to be themselves no more. Now, granted, trying to look at it on his side, everybody think Cat Williams was crazy, conspiracy nut. He a scrub. He a so-so comedian. But he kept saying, no, people really fuck with me. Shut up, little dude. You money might do for the Friday movies. Anybody checking for you. And he broke the internet in January. Everybody he talked about, no one filed a lawsuit saying he lying on me. That's the first thing. Let's be real. So he had a point on what he was saying. And people he talked about started having situations happen to them. The rest, he set the standard for, let's just be real. The truth gonna have its day. Either you rolling with God or you rolling with the devil. End of the day, God always gonna slap you in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been seeing that just play out in some stuff. So do you really need to sell stuff that bad? I mean, you left the NFL with at least over 50 million in your bank. You're not broke. Well, I think he's a football player, Hall of Famer, Super Bowl winner. Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco should be a Hall of Fame. He was a great wide receiver. Neither one of these dudes are broke. They're sitting over at least 10 million in their account. But they found this space and they doing their thing. Shouts out to them.
1,000%. Like I said, man, if he wasn't sponsored by that particular company, it wouldn't be, so hard for me to believe.
Suspect.
Yeah, that this whole thing wasn't planned. Especially when you start selling merch. I start to think about. I think about.
It take a few hours to make some merch.
Yeah.
So after that jumped off, you had to get on the thing. Hey, put this on it, this color, boop, boop. Bam, we got some. They have sold out already.
But you think about it. Think about a young lady. We don't have to name any names, but just think about a young lady you've been with and from your past. If something like that happens, it could be somebody new. You got to have enough integrity of yourself as a man to not even if it's one of those things where she was in cahoots with you, I'm pretty sure 100% of those shirts that's being sold, the money's going to that young lady. I'm almost certain of that.
Yeah,
And
she helped make it a viral moment. She should have had proceeds.
So you think about that. If you look at it from a money aspect, look at how many people that wanted to see and hear his comments that first day after everything happened on that same night when he did the nightcap. It was like, I think 275,000 people that was live.
Wow.
To hear that. So, that's serious numbers when you get those type of numbers to hear, okay, let me hear what he says about this whole thing. So right now, you just look at it, it's seizing the moment.
Yeah. I mean, it's great business. But, I mean, are we really living in a time where, man, I do whatever for some money? But you got 20 million, man, I do whatever for some money. Like, I could see if you were starving like Marvin. I get it. But, bro, I don't know exactly what you got, but just you look online and, like, you can't track it. You got over 1 million. You ain't starving.
Right.
Like, even him and some of these other people talking about, I'm grinding day and night doing these shows. All y'all Negroes is rich as hell. You ain't got to be working 4 or 5 jobs. Honestly. You made enough millions where you can live off that unless you just really foolish with your money.
Yeah. I mean, when you,
I imagine you still hustling, but you got over 20 million. Unless you're just going to say, put 20 million on black. It's going to be hard to run through all that money.
Like I say,
y'all got $1. Like, man, I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like, y'all rich as hell doing stuff out here like y'all broke still. I don't get it.
Man, but if you look at, because there was some people out there trying to do the math on it, like based on those numbers. And if you're just saying that that interview is up to 74 million watched, and this is the same year, what do you think that number is going to be by December? So that means he's still capitalizing because his name is trending. He's still capitalizing off of the Cat Williams.
Might hit 100 million by December.
Yeah, it very well could hit 100 million. Because some people rewatching it. Some people watched it 1,000, not 1,000, but let's just say 5.
Think about it. Only 74 million people have watched. It's like 8 billion people on the planet. Some people probably don't know who the hell he is. But he did what? He got a what? Let me go research, check all this stuff out. And that's another million, another 2 million. Easy.
Because you got to think about it. It was trending so much, like, let's just say, I don't know you. I'm sitting at the airport. I can see you over there looking at something on your side over there, and you might just be like, man, you know what? You heard about this Cat Williams interview? And I say, no, man, what are you talking about? Oh, he did an interview with, Club Shay Shay. And then even if I never even heard the show, your conversation is going to make me think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, you know what? Normally I don't watch that type of stuff, but when we get on this flight, I got the internet for the flight, so I'm gonna check it out while we're on the flight.
Dude, I was on my way home when I saw interview Cat Williams. Okay, and the first few minutes of it, did he just say you got a strong allegiance to losing? Like, damn. Let me get home, see what else to do on the flight. Like, who starts to show off with a nuke? Bam, this is what I think. Like, he thought it was scud, but he just dropped a nuke. Like, here's no Vaseline song. Here's what I think about you. Boom. Like, that's how you sitting on the couch talking. And I sat and watched. I was like, well, he's been in the industry for years. He seemed just like when they kept picking on Kwame Brown. Shout out to him. He finally started speaking. Like, when he been in the NBA 12 years, he done seen a lot of shit. He's kept his mouth quiet. And then he started speaking. Like, he was there. You can't dispute it. So The biggest thing I've learned, if someone lying on you, gonna like that lying me, I'm suing, blah. Do the Hulk Hogan. I get to hear one of the people say he lying. I'm suing. Might not be lying.
Yeah, they because they call it what's the terminology? Defamation of character. So nobody said that.
Like you can try to, oh man, he just this dude got up here and said some stuff. He driving nukes on. You take your nuke, you take yours, you take yours. Oh, I ain't forget about you. If it's not true, you're going to say you're lying to me. I'm going to sue for libel, slander, blah blah blah. Cease and desist. Because there ain't no one really.
Like I said, at the end of the day, you know, the whole thing just came out of nowhere, you know. Hey, and see, you kicking it off on the serious side, but let's talk about what they talking about at the barbershops and the hair salons. And
barbershops. Some people saying we still think he switched it. You doing that don't make me not think you do that. Look how you carry yourself.
Hey, that's one thing, and honestly, I really hope that thing wasn't released for that, because folks out there, I live in a place that's known for all of those different types of communities, and one of the things that when I moved here, the young ladies would always ask, like, "Hey, you not a DL, are you? Because I don't need those kind of problems." And I'm like, what? You know,
I learned what the hell that meant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I had to really stress, you know, early on, like, hey, this is not that. But I found out quickly why the young ladies was asking those questions.
There's a lot of dudes that be on that, and you got families.
Yeah.
Not cool.
And they finding out every day and every week and every year that type of stuff is going on, and it's crazy.
And I know people in that community, some good people. So I'm a family. They don't like people that be fronting. Just be you.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta be no, I need a breaking news announcement. You need to accept this. We don't need all that publicity. Just do you.
Do you. But hey, you talk about that side of it. That's one side of the coin. But the other side of it, people talking about the length of time on there. That's what we got to get on.
Oh, that 1 minute 16 seconds. Well, Great Bernie Mac said that's within the confines of a first round heavyweight bout. You know, so you better get yours. You're gonna get his.
Hey.
Now him sound like what people say, grizzly bear or demon. I'm trying to be serious, folks. I'm trying to be serious. I heard that. I was trying to laugh. Like, what the? That's so all of night. You gonna change his religion?
Hey. Hey.
Like, okay.
This is one of those times where
it doesn't work.
This is one of those times where technology won, and it was a win in the sense of numbers for him, but a loss in our world of the trollers, the people who on the net that's gonna have fun with this, the people who roast, the comedians. I mean, people gonna have fun with that, man.
Man, you know what I'm saddened by? There's no Boondock Show on TV when you need it.
Oh yeah.
All the stuff going on in the world. Where is Huey Freeman at? And this brother Riley. Good old Ruckus. Where are these characters at to talk about this stuff? Comedians, I ain't hear too many comedians. A lot of them ain't really. Now we came up in the 90s. Anything going on in the world, you already knew comedians talking about it. Like, oh, that's fine. We talking about that. You don't even really see that much no more. Like all this stuff going on. Where are those people that's going to talk about it and bring a lightheartedness to it? This is too much. You really need to get your parents' help down. I mean, it's skyrocketed. She had daddy money. She made her own money.
Yeah.
And Kim Kardashian put the tape on her and Ray J. She had money. She made her own money. Still making money. Then you really gotta go that route.
Hey Jeff, like they say, man, like the
They
show.
You had great grandparents that really gave. Like you got all that wisdom and controversy creates cash, Jeff. I need it, baby. I feel you, bro.
And that's what I was just about to say. What you just touched on. Look at all of the TV shows right now that's out there that creates nothing but controversy and drama, just to boost the ratings. Several of them filmed right here. And one thing I found out that they do on those type of shows is the producers, what they'll do is, let's just say there's a trip that we're doing. Let's say we're doing a trip to Vegas or Miami. Mm-hmm. What they'll do is they'll wait till you show up to Miami or Vegas and say, hey, Jeff, you know, Jerome said XYZ about you, blah, 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 blah. What do you think about that? So when you get on the camera, you know how they do that one-on-one with you and the camera? Mm-hmm. You going off. Man, when I see him, I'm going to put hands on him if that's what he said. And I never said anything. I never said anything to you. So here I am going to the trip thinking everything gravy, and then you waiting to get to the beach to put hands on me. I'm sitting up there, if I am not quick on my feet, it's gonna look like on TV that you basically came over there and I was doing something like behind the scenes shady, when reality is the producers is doing that only to boost the ratings. Yeah, and they create the controversy live on the screen.
That's like back in high school. You had that issue, I had this issue. Go to the classroom. Hey, where's Jerome at? Man, block that dude. Hey, you asking about another man for? Hi, Jeff. Well, that's your man. I don't give a damn about that dude. Dang. I thought that's my boy, but you ain't saying hello to me. How you doing? Oh, what's wrong, man? Man, block that nigga. I don't care about him. What the hell? Then I hear you got the same problem. You go to biology. What's Jeff at? Man, what the hell? Hi, Jerome. How are you? No respect for you. Just what your man's in the man? Like, what the hell? I ain't that man keep like that. I don't know. I don't have his itinerary. We're gonna fight. Like, it ain't the point of fight. Just to can't be respectful. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? See Jerome? Oh, he's somewhere. It's just straight. What's wrong? Like you just like I'm Casper the Ghost. I ain't nobody.
And you know what's funny about that is I came up with that based off of my grandmother, because she used to always say, you know, so and so, he ain't even say how you feel, dog. And I used to be like, what does she mean by that? But when we got up to Cooley, I got a chance to see firsthand what she meant. It's like people coming up to you, hey, where Kurt at? Hey, where Corey at? Where Jeff at? Where your cousin at? Like, whoa. Whoa. Like,
no respect.
Like, listen. I know that's my boy. I know that's my cousin. At the end of the day, I don't know where the bruck my man is at, what he got going on. I don't know why he's late to the locker. I can't help you with all of that. Like, can you at least say how you doing today? What's going on?
And I purposely being asked just like, well, just let him see a little bit of your person. Man, block that. I don't care about him. Like, dang, Jeff, don't punch him in the face when I see him. Look, he better not walk through that door. Like, oh my God, don't fight. Like, Jeff, keep it up. Don't laugh. Keep it up. She was being gonna fight the man. Just want something. You want the yit? I'm gonna give you the yit. Damn it. You talking about this damn man Jerome? Like, my name ain't Jeff. Okay.
Hey. So they got that part. With the minute and 16 seconds. You ever had a situation like that?
No,
Shortcoming moments.
No, because back then they would, you had the people making the 2 Minute Man song. So like, nah, you can't be talking about me in these streets. Sometimes the person I dealt with would get mad, like, and for them it was ego because I guess they felt they had the sunshine for all night stuff. How are you able to go 15 minutes straight? I'm looking at you like he focused, he locked in. Like, most dudes after a minute or 45 seconds, oh, and they like to them it was like, yeah, I got that bomb. But this dude, I'm like, well, I'm singing songs in my head. Oh, you cheating? Like, I don't know much about nothing, but I know you better not go under 5 minutes, please. Don't be too many songs out here. Don't want a short man. Don't want a 2 minute brother. You would not add Jeffrey to that pile. I don't want you to sing songs like, hey, I'm just trying to stay. I'm just trying to survive. Do whatever I gotta do to make sure when them moments come, no, focus.
Hey,
you ain't made that quota yet. At least 5 minutes. They're gonna talk about you. This I got cool with a homegirl at Wayne because we used to work midnights, and she was talking about she dated this older dude and how he didn't get a minute in. And
wow.
like, you have to do house talking like this? Don't do that again. That dude could have did something to you. It's bad enough he feeling he didn't perform and you just degrade him like he the weakest person on the planet in his house. You have a problem.
Hey,
Why not getting cool? Like, I never thought like, yeah, dudes take that very because talk. The girls want to talk. And don't let y'all be a group of friends and you hear that giggle like, oh, they know. They said, don't just laugh about another joke, but man, you know, like my spidey sense tingling. This happened and told her. That's why they laugh.
Man.
Myself.
Well,
but I got a lot of stuff out here to help you.
Listen, man. Back in the days, like after high school, once you get out of high school, things happen, and you have situations, and man, I just remember one time I was just like, okay, yeah, looking forward to it. I was already like, okay, we're gonna have this kind of food, we're gonna have this kind of drinks, the whole nine, man. I probably was like 20, 19, somewhere around there, and I wasn't never really no big talker, if you will, like ahead of time. It was just more like setting it up. And so we get there to the room, everything's set up. The only thing wasn't set up is I was on there just like Unc on the thing. I was sitting up there like, whoa, wait a minute. We got to back up and punt, right? Wait a minute. I know this didn't just happen right here. So I'm like, okay, I got to go another round because this can't be.
I wasn't ready.
Hey, like you know how you have like a false start when you playing running track and you hit the thing about like, oh, wait a minute.
Now have you ever had a Charlie horse?
Come on now. You know I did, man. You know how old I am, brother?
I forgot because I know that happened to me more than once. Like, oh Lord. I know I ain't right.
Hey, this is what I tell everybody.
Give me the strength to finish because my leg is in agony right now.
Hey, this is what I tell everybody, Jeff. The moment you hit 3-0 and up, that's just from my experience. You better stretch when you know how you go brush your teeth in the morning.
Yeah.
The next thing you need to do before putting on your clothes and all that, you need to be stretching. Because the Charlie horses and things like that is real. Now it don't feel good.
just for the audience, I'll give you something to laugh at because oh my God. Unfortunately, my life has to be an example, which I don't like. So I need to tell the story. We went down to Atlanta, staying with the homie. Now this nigga stayed Midtown. You got all them hills. We walking every damn where all day. Get back home later on air mattress. It's like 2, 3 in the morning. I get a Charlie horse in both my legs. I'm dying, trying not to be loud. Oh my God, I'm in pain. Just take me out down. Moving around. Now, because it's an air mattress, it sounds squeaky. I didn't know he in the room like, oh my God, is he in there pleasuring himself? Not in my home. Do I go out there? He put the damn foot on his head.
Oh man.
I'm out here dying because my legs on fire and I can't move. So he finally found the nerve to come out to check. He's like, what's going on, man? I got Charlie horse both my legs. Like, oh, I thought you was out here like, man, I'm not going to disrespect your home like that. What the hell? I'm in pain. Then we laughed for an hour. He like, so all that moving is you agonized like, I can ignore the pain for 2 seconds. You think I'd be in your house whacking off, man?
Hey,
I got folks that raised me right. That's disrespectful, bro.
hey, he thought you had the lube in the tube going.
He's like, with all the squeaky, Jeff, I got to pull up my hair like, oh my God, is he done? I started laughing like, I would punch you if I could get up. My legs are in pain. No, I did not do that. To this day, we still laugh like this dude actually in there. He's being mostly scarred. Like, doing that? I didn't think I was like that. Like, what the hell?
That's the one that you just gave a prime personal example of those Charlie horses coming at the wrong time. And that was one of those things where that came at the wrong time, man. It could be situations like that. You with your girl or a young lady, and you just got to call a timeout. Like, whoa.
He said call timeout. He said call timeout.
And you got to call a timeout, man. Hey, that's why I tell people, I don't know about you, but y'all better learn how to be vocal in that room, because ain't no need of us guessing at this point. I gotta let you know. Hey, chill. Pushing you, I gotta get you.
Oh man, call timeout.
That leg got a mind of its own at this point, so you got to stretch in advance.
Oh man, and that's the worst pain. 3 o'clock in the morning, like, what? Oh, what the hell? I'm gonna drink some water and walk it off. Yeah, to this day we still laugh about that.
Hey, that's classic though. Hey, that's memories.
I'm feeling horrified. That's the crazy part. This is done. I'm like, what? You idiot. No, I ain't doing that. Oh man. But the stuff we do now for attention is just crazy.
It's you know, that's I tell everybody that's the downsides of social media. If we didn't have the social media, we wouldn't have this whole thing happening.
We would have found out the next day.
Yeah. You would have heard some hearsay, like, hey, someone saying that they have audio of this, or it would have been some things of that nature. But social media, man, I tell people all the time, it has a lot of pros, but it's definitely even more double the cons. And situations like this, man, nothing, pretty much everything is recorded today, from traffic stops to fights to situationships and breakups and everything, man.
You ever see that video of that young white guy talking smack to the muscular black dude at the McDonald's?
Oh my goodness! No, I don't know. I can't. Was it a couple of years ago?
Yeah, he cut in front of the dude to order his food, and he's trying to be nice. Hey, old boy, you got him wearing like, shut up. I'm like this dude like 6'3", built like The Rock, and you talking And then he asked one more time. And then he came with the real N-word.
Oh.
And before you know, he grabbed him, flipped him over the counter like a bag of rocks.
So he was back there with the employees.
Throwing fries at the guy. Oh, I'm chilling. Like, he flipped you that quick, and you get up and you throw fries out of the way. You have to cut in front of the dude. He tried to be respectful because he know he can just, you're gone. Then he had to say that.
You see there's a lot of YouTubers out there that do video pranks. They do all kind of pranks, like if you at your
Man,
like Walmart,
you about to get shot doing that dumb stuff.
Yeah. You gotta be careful because you run up on the wrong one with those type of games, man. People not talking these days. No. I seen one. Looking at it, I would say that they was at Best Buy, but it could have very well been Walmart. And the dude was recording, and his boy was the one playing with the guy. He went up and grabbed my man's items, and my man said, "Hey, I know that this got to be YouTube." So he said, "I had a long day. It's not time to play." And my man was like, "No, this mine, man." And dude was one of the OGs. He reached in his back, and he was like, "Look," he said, "I guess you ready to get killed today." And then I was like, "Oh, my man ain't playing."
Yeah, and if you're going to make them type of videos, you should let whoever you're trying to prank know in advance. Is it okay if I make this video of me trying to prank?
You better do a disclaimer, because if you don't, man, it's a couple of no nonsense cities out there.
So they can file that they didn't give you permission to film them.
Right. Like Detroit, one of them cities, man. Chicago, the whole Midwest, to be honest with you. Gary, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, all them type of cities, man. You can't run up in there playing them games.
And one thing about people in Detroit, do what you do. Respect me, I respect you. But you cross that line of respect, now we gotta have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to be peaceful. Lord knows I'm trying not to be like I was back in high school. Let's be cool. Like my man Sam Jack say, be cool. But if you just refuse because you think you're a hot young Thundercat, I can take him. Be a one-hit quitter. You're like, oh, and that's that. Oh, down go Frazier. Like that happened on the bus a few years ago. A dude got out work and the young cat was talking all type of smack to him. And he gave him one. Dude was on the ground. Then I guess he thought about it more. He went over there and started hitting him. More like, man, please don't kill him because he's already down. Like, you had a hard day. You made your point.
So the passengers had to pull him off.
He would have killed that boy.
Wow.
And I'm like, why are you bothering people?
Hey, you ever watched that show Snap before?
Oh man.
No, the reason I say that is because that's what happens when you grown, you get to our level and you don't have time for games like that, man.
It's and they're not lying. When you get 45, I'm grown. Who the hell you playing with?
Yeah,
you
man.
You feel like that, like, man, time out. This ain't that.
People don't have that type of patience. They don't have that type of play in it.
I always know.
You got to know who you playing with. That's the reality of it. You got to know who you playing with.
You really on that, man. Look, one warning. I got 15 in the clip. Leave me alone. Had a long day. And you still persist. You don't get what you're looking for. And I get mad, I'm calling Optimus Prime and Autobots. Roll out. You don't want me to say that to you. You gonna know if heaven and hell is real.
Oh man.
You don't know. I the killer, don't push me, leave me alone. I'm just trying to build my brand, do my thing, employ people. I ain't trying to cause no problem. You keep on. You gonna find out.
Hey man. you know, in 2024, man, I just feel like use these platforms for what you're using it for. If it's for your business, use it for your business. If you are a YouTube vlogger or you do pranks, like you just said, make sure you talk to the people off camera beforehand, and you might get the person to play along and do what they really would have done to you.
Mm-hmm.
So it can look real on camera, but you just don't want to do that in the wrong cities to the wrong person and end up, you know, losing your life or almost losing your life over something foolish for likes. You know, because that's the time we're in, man. People out here doing things for likes.
And then if you're on LinkedIn, be on there for the business that it is, not try to lure females to get some coochie.
Mm.
I've heard females tell them like they think it's a business deal type scenario and dude really trying to get at them. Like, that's creepy.
Wow.
It's the business Facebook. You ain't gotta do all that. She'll start throwing some signs at you that, you know, it could be more than business if that's what y'all want to do.
So they basically upgraded from the DM and they going to LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm. I've had most females tell me over the last few years that they had to be careful with cats talking about let's do some business, lunch, or this and that. Like, that ain't it. You want something? You trying to hit?
Wow.
I've encountered a few people. If I reached out for interviews, stuff like, nah, this is business. This ain't. I'm a personal trainer. And I really ain't trying to train. I'm trying to train that thing. No, this ain't that. This business. Keep it on business.
You just brought up something we got to touch on, man. Since we on open topics now, this is just my personal opinion.
Oh,
I feel if you a female, in 2024, unless it's your homeboy, and I ain't talking no homeboy that's like a fire extinguisher for waiting for a chink in armor. I'm talking about somebody that looks at you like a sister, you look at him like a brother type homeboy, or a brother or cousin, uncle situation like that. I don't think you need to have a male trainer simply because if you going from the before to the after, most people gonna like the after. It's kind of like the way I look at it is like if you preparing food, you preparing chicken. You say, "Hey, I eat chicken," or you could just say you do all of the veggies. You could be a vegetarian. That stuff may not look appealing when you first was preparing it, and once you get it all dialed up the way you want, and it's hey, everything's ready. This person went from quote unquote your trainer to now seeing you transform into this new you, and now all of a sudden they like you or they showing interest, inviting you out. They're doing all these different things. So my take on it, especially those who are engaged, married, you need to have a female trainer. It's just that simple, you know, because I done heard too many stories. I mean, I'm talking about way too many stories. I go to the gym personally 4 times out of the week. If I go 5 times, it's because I'm out of town for work. That'll be the only reason that I'm in there 5 times. Because I really don't have a lot going on to really do anything. But as far as you saying that, I think that comes with
no, you got a point. I remember,
you know, people just not being, you know, aware of things and knowing, you know, the times that we in, because it is people in people DM, it is people on the LinkedIn's doing this. You just told me about today. I never knew that.
Yeah, I remember early 2000, me and a friend used to work out the Henry Ford gym in Milwaukee. I went to the bathroom, come back, do it all in the face. And everything about him, where he looking at the body. He ain't really talking about from what I saw. But she tell me, he's a trainer, this and that. I'm like, you're not training with him. But what's wrong? Like the whole time from what I saw, he looking at how he gonna flip you up and down with positions. He ain't looking nothing at you like some business We can train, blah, blah, blah. When I came over, when he can see this is my situation, you still kind of like, man, the dough crack, I think. I'm like, okay. And then I had to nicely show him, do you want to meet the evil Jeff that'll rip your damn head off in the spot and don't give a shit? You don't walk away. Choice is yours. Because I'm over here and you still talking, so now you disrespected. And I'm from Detroit. You got me fucked up. I'm a nerd, but don't think I don't know what to do.
So wait a minute. So if I hear you right, you telling me you was in there with your girl,
Mm-hmm.
and the trainer came in there, over there.
I went to the bathroom, talk about one train, all that, but we dudes, you know, you that dude that be trying to smash, you ain't trying to train nothing. Because when I came over there, nothing about him was on. But you know, hey, I'm so just trying. Maybe we could do a couple. Now you think I'm the weakest dude that you're gonna keep talking in the lane you talking, and no resistance. Like my man said, which is a great lane. Sometimes you gotta pop on and show somebody. I even had her like, what the hell? Like, yeah. He walked off. Then I checked her like, I ain't got to deal with your ass no more. If this is what you do. Because now I'm looking at you inviting this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I get you're attractive. I went to the bathroom. You're going to shoot a shot. You lame to say you're doing the trainer thing when you're really a trainer just trying to smash. But once I come back over here, as the tribal chief Roman Reigns say, you will acknowledge me or I will acknowledge your ass to a foot in your ass. Because you're going to respect me.
You know, you just touched on something. I think in that situation, you know, I don't know what she said or what she didn't say, but I think that, you know, the good woman, the good girlfriend, the good fiance, the good wife, what she's going to do is nip it in the bud from the very beginning. You know, when a dude come over there, no, I'm good. You know, my man, care of that, blah, 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 whatever. But there are some situations where people, I call it entertain the BS, you know, the entertaining the flattery and entertaining the flirting and entertaining the everything. And, you know, in today's times, you got to really know who you with, because you don't want to get caught up in a bunch of mess, because, you know, like I always tell everybody, you got to be real careful in, you know, throwing hands, whatever you're going to do with other gentlemen, because you got to always look at who you with and what they did. What was their part in this thing? Because I done definitely seen situations and been in situations where I just look from afar. Like same thing, like what you talking about. Go to the restroom and just look from afar. Like, okay, I'm gonna just sit back and chill.
And I got to tell the whole story because my journey. Oh, I was Petty Davis. I'm like, you did nothing to tell this dude get the fuck on once I came over here. I had to nip all this in the bud. You like the bullshit you was hearing. Okay. They got pop on show. All right. Now, the homie was falling through, cool female, you know. Right on time. I want you to do something. What's that? Just talk. Huh? Just say where we going in a little bit. I'm about to do something. She looked at me like, you ain't never. Only one time I ever asked you to do this. I explained nothing done. So I knew this person's calling. Showing up. Hey, what up? Who's in the background? Oh, that's the homie. Once she fell through, you about to chop it up for a minute. Everything good with you? Yeah, but why show there? Well, that's the homie. Show us fall through, chop it up. You know, we're cool. I'll probably go smoke for a minute, get something to drink, go chill. Can I call you later? I put on silent. He like, I know your ass did not preacher boy. Oh, Oh, they gonna learn respect me. That phone blew up for 30 minutes.
Hey, but you
Oh,
know, it's fun. It's funny you say. It's funny you say that. The petty guy, petty king. I remember. I was in the 20s, and the young lady I was dating now at the time, because I was over there, and this particular night I was out with my man Tony. I was out with Tony, and I don't know what, we was down at Hart Plaza, and I was just like, man, you know what? I was just on one because I was just tired of the BS going on. I said, man, I'm about to go get one of these little young ladies that come by and just have them be like, hey, so we going to Fudd Ruckers, and saying just like that. And so I said, hey, I get y'all this shirt, because I seen them looking at some shirts down there. I said, hey, I get you that shirt, but I just need you to do this for me. I said, all I need you to do when I put it on speaker is say, are we going to Fudd Ruckers or not? Because you taking too long. And then that's all I did is say, man, you should have heard the fuse coming through that phone. Coming through that phone, man. And needless to say, when I had came back to the crib over there, I found out the next day she went and picked up her girl, and they had rolled past the house to see if I was there at the house. they rolled past because they were trying to see if I was still out. Like, okay, he better not still be out.
now females do sit together because girl was like, man, Jeff, I ain't never seen like this. Feels wrong. Answer the phone. Like, bump that boo. Show them that bull job. You got me messed up. And dudes in your face, like, my daddy was a pimp before he was a pastor. You got me fucked up. I'm trying to be the good dude, but I could be out here. You have 400, I can get 401 on the corner, goddamn. I could do
it. Hey, so you say you gonna be a city boy?
Don't let this nerd fool you. I know the streets too, baby. I ain't trying to be that dude. Trying to be cool. I called, she talked loud, like, you gotta stop loud talking first off. Ain't no rings my finger. What are you talking about? You Miss Edwards? Well, no, okay then. So watch your tone. Be respectful. Well, were you respectful when I walked up to old boy in your face all day? Were you like you a sandwich? That you didn't tell him to get the hell on, so apparently you enjoyed what you was hearing. Okay. I understand. It's cool. You're right. You ain't got no rings, baby. No problem. Free agent. You do your thing, do mine. She trying not to laugh because, hey, Joe, I never knew he was this. Who is this guy? So, well, I'm sorry. Yeah. You a little late with that. Sorry, to be real with you. Should have heard that shit a while ago. Damn, Chef, you cold. You want to meet the dude that don't give a fuck. This that dude that watches cartoons 24 hours a day in my mind. Because when I say it, I meant every word of it. Oh, I guess you need to think about this thing. We'll talk about tomorrow. Have a good night. What time for y'all? So I'm like, God, you just like you thought I'm Mr. Goody nerd. That's your fault. I know who God created, and I know that personality that I keep locked away. That don't give a fuck.
So you don't want to see that side, huh?
Try to be diplomatic, man. Every time some bulljack come along, he's sitting there like, you let me deal with it. No, because you're gonna say I really feel and I can't take it back. So I meant every word. Let me be diplomatic. No missiles, no nukes, no nothing being thrown. Because one time I did that, somebody, y'all said I was wrong. No, you should have did that. You got project, like, for real. This is what we doing now. Hey, one time I really give somebody they come up with that deserved it. I'm wrong. Ain't that some bull?
Hey, here go the line. This was you back in the day. Here go the line. You all the way over here outside the screen. That was you. You ain't just crossed the line a little bit. You always went all the way to the other side. It's almost like a pick six. It's like you see one thing people can deal with an interception, Jeff. But you gotta intercept the ball and run it back for 100 yards. Come on now.
I remember your kid. Yeah, the man was like, granted, you were justified, but I didn't realize that's what you be saying with. If I really say how I feel about this, I really don't care. Like, man, you hurt that girl's soul, dude. I felt bad. Like, damn. He ain't gonna say sorry. Like, I know this dude ain't getting soft to me, man. Like, come on, bro. Come on, dog. Jeff, man. Your dad was a pastor, dude. God would like to, like, here you go. Like, man, I can't win for losing.
Hey, we always had to have one upstanding dude, man. You know, between you and Kirk, man. That's why I always say, like, hey, I gotta make sure these two dudes is on the up and up. The rest of us, you know what I'm saying? Now Corey, he at y'all side too. The rest of us, we could be the hellions. We could be the ones that don't give a damn, you know. We could be the ones that they talk about. Now they say now to turn up the lit crew, the Liddy committee. Let me be a part of the Liddy committee. Hey, you know, she want to take it there. I'm gonna go the extra mile.
Oh man, yeah.
You know, hey, I'm still amazed. You know, all them years that I never was with anybody that bust out the windows and flatten the tires and all of that. I never did date those type of young ladies, but I definitely got to route up.
I did have a stalker over time. Didn't know it. And the person would tell me, I just didn't pay attention. Because, you know, by me staying so close to Wayne State, I could leave whatever and I get there in 5 minutes. So one day this person like, why did you go to work? I didn't go to work. My homegirl, who's like a damn detective, had helped me decipher, Jeff, either she drove down your block and saw your car still, or drove by your house and still saw your car. And normal time you go to work, you ain't left yet. That's why she said you can go to work.
Dawned on you.
They're like, damn. I got to confirm this. Well, how did you know? You kept beating around the board like, no, Negro, talk your shit. How did you know? Well, I actually pulled up and looked to make sure it's your car. Like, he ain't left yet. I'm like, oh, you're a brazen one, huh? Okay. All right. Now, one time it happened again, and the homie was outside, and the way her vehicle was, you couldn't see in there, but she saw the girl pull up. I was in the shower. We was going to go hang out, and I ain't hear the phone ring. But she said the girl pulled up, walked around your car. Oh, that's his car. That's his license plate. Looked around, saw my car. She like, I can't see it. You couldn't see. Because there was other cars there, because other people stayed there. So, baby, they didn't think out for one of them. And drove off. I'm like, what? I'm like, nah, man, you lying. I got half of it. Yeah, I came back, saw your license plate, and ran off. Like, who would have told you to bring your ass to my house and walk around my property? You want to answer your phone down? You got me moved. Don't you ever? You don't bully like that. Yeah.
Hey, you know, hey, I can tell you, we talk about technology with the social media. One thing I wish we would have had back in them 90s, like after high school all the way to, you know, to where we are now, is the Ring or the Nest or any of those. Any of those, man.
I like a lot of females I knew used to pull up on people.
Yeah, man.
Where it was at. Like, oh, y'all some detectives, huh? The female girl detective crew, that's your agency?
Yeah. Hey, because the ring would have told you a lot of things. You set your parameters. You would know exactly what's going on. All you had to do is know where your car was parked and see who coming by there, what car rolling past. And then you call.
I had one person, they ass always pull up, be knocking on my door like, Who the hell did you? Don't be knocking at my damn door, popping up over here. Your last name ain't Edwards. What you doing? I might be having a situation, and you messing up the program. That motherfucker got slick. They'll pull up outside car.
Oh,
it's
man.
a public street. Like, I get ass points for credit because you ain't done. We was in honors class together. But I want to throw a rock at your motherfucking ass right now because you still know what the hell I meant. Pull up to my damn house. Well, I'm outside. I'm not on your property. Like, all right, motherfucker. Okay. You want to be? You want to be one of them? Okay, I got you. I had to laugh like touche, good one. Okay.
Yeah, you get some of them. I always say everybody can be crazy, but you got to know the crazy that you're dating.
Yeah.
And that's on the female side. That's on the male side. It's just
we had some conversation at mom's house about stuff back in the day. Like, what? This person getting professional. Wait a minute. My ex-fiance once mentioned how her and her girl had put somebody's gas tank and blew it up. I'm like,
wow.
She had me check mine once. She was mad at me about something like. Now let me check this car just to be safe, man.
See, like, I guess I used to. I think I used to make people mad with a little dignity. I think when you made them mad, you didn't leave any dignity behind. You just used to get them pissed off.
What you mean leave any dignity? I wasn't trying to do nothing. Like I'll give you another scenario. Now you remember the time I took you to the student center, had the little Caesars in there?
Yeah.
All right, I'm on the phone with the ex-fiance. Getting the food like a little smurf, la da da on the phone. Hey, how you doing? I get the little small whoop whoop. I'm not paying no attention to this girl because if I'm with you, I'm with you. I ain't thinking about nobody. But that's not what she thinks. She in this whole conversation, and I'm noticing the musician, choir back then, voice getting changing. Like she about to growl like DMX. And before I know, I heard, if this bitch flirt with you one more time, I'm gonna come to the phone. What the? Whoa! Time out. You don't hear them like. She's just being friendly. I'm getting pizza. What are we talking about? So she replayed the whole thing once I got away from her. I want the girl to hear this. And thank you. Get out of here. And I'm like, okay. I guess maybe you got a point. Maybe that was a little bit extra sauce on it. And then she showed me she knew some hood people because she was kind of nerdy looking type. Don't play with me, Jeff.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what the fuck? She just said, don't play with me. Excuse me? Excuse me, Miss Librarian? Don't play with me. I know how to use a knife. Like, they don't threaten my life. I already died once when I was born. He still want me here. Ain't gonna be it twice. You better back up. I ain't do nothing to that person. I don't know what magnetism I got going on. I don't know what it is. I'm minding my business, getting some pizza. He went off.
Hey, people. For the women, they call it instincts, they gut feelings, but sometimes they just know. Like, hey, I don't like that chick right there. Like, what? Like, hey, that's just a coworker. That's just a coworker right there. You know what I'm saying?
I was at work at the kid building. I used to work at you went to before.
Oh yeah. I remember when you was working over there.
And my friend needs to help about something, Jeff. I figured you'd help her out. Okay. Doing what I was asked. I did notice the girl vibe started switching. She started trying to sound sexy. Maybe I'm tripping. But then I heard her say, bitch, don't you start. I'll talk to you later. Like, whoa, enough politics. Like, I know my girl. She about to get both of y'all jacked up like time. You want me to talk to somebody, help them out. I don't know nothing about this flirting game. I don't know. I don't do all that. You had me help the girl out and help the girl out. I ain't know she trying to start flirting because I'm doing what you asked. Well, you got away with words like, don't give me that bull job. I did what you asked. I can't listen to our sucky duck dudes out here in these streets. They ain't real. I'm sorry.
Hey, the funny thing is, like, I think some of us, when you're younger like that, in your early 20s, late teens, like 19, 18, I think your discernment level sometimes is not really there because you're thinking, oh, she's just a coworker. Oh, she's just a friend. Oh,
I thought everybody was good people back then. Yeah. I was naive.
Yeah, you could be, like you said, naive to everything. I remember one time, I'm like, okay, like, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the friend category. So I thought. I'm like, because, once the female put you in the friend category, you done. You in the friend zone forever.
Yep, been there.
You in that friend zone. So I'm one of those. We cool. I ain't even on none of that. But she said, hey, I just bought a grill and I need somebody to put it together because I don't have no man or whatever. I said, that's cool. I said, but if I put the grill together, do you know how to damn grill? Because I'm not about to be putting a grill together for nothing. Because if I come over there, the least you can do is cook something. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way. That was like the joke. Because, I got to find a joke and everything. Man, as soon as I get over there, I'm like, how like you think something happened? Remember that time y'all came to the house and y'all came to that side door and I'm like, I'm literally thinking I'm about to get robbed. I'm like, I'm hearing voices like, man, these dudes is in the crib. Like, it's about time for me to get out of here. So I touch the door and the door opens and I'm like, whoa, you in here? Oh yeah, come in, have a seat on the couch. I'm like, man, this chick ain't even ready. She said she gonna be ready. She got the day. I'm thinking like now we're gonna have to go to Myers or wherever she ordered this thing to get it. Man, this chick come down the stairs 5 minutes later, wearing her, like they say, put the ish on. I'm looking like, come on now. So I was like, so I guess this is the grill, huh? Ain't no damn grill over here. You the grill. Come on, man. Something got to stop, man. So something got to stop at this point.
I had a moment like that, and like I threw every clue. Like, no, we were that was off limits, so I don't look for it. It's off limits. I took you at your word. You're different. I took you at your word. I'm gonna think you're lying. That was the past. Remember, raised right. You say it's black. I'm assuming it's black. I don't think you have red behind your head because you say it's black. I learned. You got Decepticons. You really got to watch their words, actually see that stuff line up because they playing. Hey. In the early 20s, I'm thinking everybody playing fair, wants real. They had to learn how to play chess to deal with mind games. Like, y'all play mind games? What is that?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what was the point? That's unnecessary energy.
Yeah, I remember being at I forget which comedy show it was one time, and I had met a young lady there at the Fox, and when I called her that next week, I remember she said, I'm practicing abstinence right now, and everything. I said, hey, that's good. I said, I'm all 100% for it, and everything like that. Mm-hmm. And I remember her exact words was, the next time we talked, she was like, you know what? That was a pass or fail, and you passed the test. Like, hey, I want you to meet me here this day. I'm looking like, what the hell? Like, I didn't even see that coming. I'm sitting there like, this girl told me she was practicing, and it was a pass or fail. And I'm looking like, wait a minute, man. That's what I was like. I said, well, you know how you remember that MTV show used to say, you think you know, but you have no idea. That's what I realized. Just when you think you know, you don't have no idea what you're dealing with out here.
Oh, I got one. The girl from Pontiac. She's my ex-wife. On the phone with the homie. Hold on. Oh, what's up? I really been moved for some strawberries and whipped cream right now. What about you? Now you need to go to the store and get some. Okay. But y'all know, some of y'all know a certain pitch of voice that scratching my head. She's like, what happened? Oh, girl, I've been telling you about. She just said this. And she's like, oh, no, Jeff. No. What? I'm like, what's the problem? This is what that mean. Like, before we start doing that, man, I'm like, yeah, fuck this. Yeah, I can't. Ain't no rule book for the damn thing. What the hell? I don't know what the hell fruit mean. Fruit is getting fruit. What the hell? She died laughing. Like, you might get another chance, but yes, if you hear fruit and it's strawberries, whipped cream, I'm on my way. Like, ain't no rule book for this shit. What the hell? I was more mad. I had no idea that's a thing.
Hey,
ain't no rule book for this. What the hell?
What, like you said, that's when they had it planned, but you had no idea.
No, I'm just not well, maybe
Yeah.
you start getting some.
I definitely know what you're talking about. Like,
I called it back to verify. It's like, yeah, but the mood has left me now. I wanted to say, you dirty, low down son of a bitch. You would just test any damn way. Because if you really wanted to rock them like that, finally you figured it out, that bring your ass. If you for real. Not know, well, maybe next time. Like, fuck out of here with this bullshit, man.
Hey, you know how they we have Uber Eats, Grubhub, all of that now. Well, back then, it was situations where if you brought somebody some food, you pretty much was like winning just off of just the food. Like, and I remember one time it was like, man, it was late, like 2 a.m. And you know how it is, man. Certain times of the night, it's certain areas you really don't need to be at that time of the night.
Not in Detroit.
And so I'm sitting up there, like, I hear that phone ringing, like, man, who is this? So I look at that phone. Yeah, I just got in from the club. I'm like, what you doing out the club? Like, what club is even open? Oh, it was an after-hour spot, and I should have stopped, but now I done got dropped off. I'm like, okay. I'm catching on, like, dropped off. It's 3:30. Now, I said, so what's going on? Well, it'll be nice. I'm thinking to myself, like, there's only a couple places open this late. it's not going to be too many places open at this time of hour.
No.
So I'm sitting up there like, let me guess. Coney Island, right? Yeah. What's my favorite? I'm like, I don't know. I'm asleep right now. You tell me what your favorite is. I can't keep this in my head right now. What's your favorite? Run the list down. I'm like, you about to eat this? I went straight judgment mode. Like, you eating this type of stuff at 3:30 in the morning? Like, this just don't. Because by the time I get over there, it ain't gonna be 3:30. I say, you do know that, right? Yeah, I know. I'm like, where's your folks at? Oh, everybody sleep. I'm like, just like you supposed to be asleep. So you about to make me come over there and be keeping up everybody because I got to make all this noise. I said, now what you gonna do when I pull up? You gonna be already in the window? Yeah, I'm be in the window. I'm like, things. Now in my head, part of me saying, you know how you remember the shows you put the angel on one side?
Yeah, like the cartoon. Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, do I go? Like, go. One side said go, one side said stay. So I'm sitting there like, man, I gotta go. Cause you know how it is in Detroit. You ain't gonna go to no drive-through at that time of night. You gotta go. You gotta go inside. You gotta see what's going on. I gotta see who in the parking lot. I gotta see exactly what's happening.
I'll slip that drive-through.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the one over here near me. Then I'm gonna shoot over there. So then I'm like, look, do not fall asleep. I'm telling you right now, you fall asleep, it's gonna be a problem. Because if I have to ring that doorbell and wake everybody up, I'm ringing that doorbell because you should have never told me to come over here. No, I'm gonna be up. Matter of fact, I'm about to go outside. I'm like, all right. All right. Man, I get over there. I'm looking like, man, why in the hell did I even get up at this time of the night? But that's that thing can do to you, man. You sit there, it's like, hey, man.
Was she on the porch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, cause you gotta think about it. This was back when this was before we went to the cell phones we have now. The digital. We was dealing with those analog phones. So it's like you had to get your minutes and all of that type of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
Yeah. So I'm literally like 10 minutes away, like, hey, better be up. I'm not playing no games. Cause I didn't get up to get this food. Come over here, you sleep. Cause hey, everybody know that, man. You being a former married man, your girl, that's one of the things that the most angry you'll see somebody is when you come home and that person sleep.
I heard somebody playing music.
Yeah, they playing the music over there.
Guys, why are they playing music? Nighttime, gotta be quiet.
Yeah, they'll be done in a minute, man. That's my son. So no, man. But you definitely gotta choose wisely. But back then, there's many a nights, man. I'm sitting there going against the grain. Like I know I ain't supposed to go over here, but I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Nah, dude, I was chasing Yaktown every night. Jeff, it's like out of body experience. Like, dude, we gotta go to work at like 6, 7 in the morning. Why are we driving way out here?
What you mean, man?
This girl playing.
Okay.
Just take the L and leave this thing alone. Like, no, I can't lose, man. I'm close. Like, drive on, brother. Go to work. Jeff, what happened? Not again. You might have figured this one out, Jeff. She's a Jedi. I don't know what it is. And at that time, she was. When I finally took psychology, learned how to play chess, like, I figured out this damn mind game crap. Okay. I understand now. Ain't nobody dunk him like that again.
Hey, like I said, with time comes the experience, and it's like baseball. You know how the pitcher, you see the ball going to his glove before he about to pitch it. Once you start learning how to be more observant, you see the ball. You may not know if it's going to be a curve or fast, but you know to be prepared. So that's the key thing that you got to learn in life.
Yep. I started saying, okay, so what's up? Now let's cut the lawyers out. Let's cut them in. What is my objective here?
Say what? Just get straight to it.
If I'm going to go get ABC, what we doing? You straight to the point. Yep. Damn the games. What we doing? I ain't got to come over here. I'm watching cartoons. I'm all right. I'm good. You want me to hang out with you? What we doing?
What we doing?
I ain't no clown, so I ain't here to entertain you. I gotta spend my gas to come see your ass. What's the purpose? I learned that started helping get a little more direct. Like, just cut the bull jab out. What we doing here? And it did help to a degree over time. But I think it's been an interesting episode.
Hey man, it's definitely been interesting. What's the closing remarks? I guess I have to go first.
You go first.
I guess we've touched on a lot. As far as the Unk situation, I would just say that for the people like us on the outside looking in, we got to be careful when we have social media platforms and the things of today, because all you can be is a man and woman of your word. And as many of his episodes that I've seen with his upbringing, with his grandparents, I really see my grandmother with such high esteem when she was here. So my thing is to have all of that wisdom instilled in you, it never leaves. So a family member can leave money to you, but you can wither through that, like the prodigal son. But the wisdom and the knowledge that you can gain over time, that stuff stays with you. And so I would just say that make sure you stay true to who you are. no matter how much money you get, no matter how much success you receive and become as an entrepreneur in your, respective careers, just stay true and authentic to yourself. I always tell everybody, no matter how much money I get, the only change that I'll have is my pockets because they'll be a little bit heavier. That'll be about it. But I'm gonna still be the same person trying to make you laugh. I'm gonna still be the same high energetic person. Matter of fact, I was at work the other day and I brought my it's like a Yeti, pretty much. You can put cold or hot things in here, keeps it cool or hot. And she said, her name is Miss Judy. She said, is that wine that you have there? She said, now I know why you always so energetic and positive like that. And I was like, oh my goodness.
You hit those spears early in the morning.
But it's just funny that, she basically reads me as having that energy and everything. So my thing is stay true to who you are, no matter how much money you get, how much success you have, stay true to that. And then as far as, just using the platforms for what they are, if you're going to use it for your business, whether you're a barber, whether you're a hairstylist, whether you're an author, whether you're a podcast, host, just make sure that you staying authentic to your true self and that you allow people to be their true selves. Like you said, man, we're living in a day and time where just own your truth. You don't have to fake it till you make it. Just be you. People respect the truth. Just like women, if you're going to be on some BS when you out here dating them, just tell them you out here for a good time, not a long time. And don't play games with them. Young lady in college told me, and I never really hey Jeff, she was really a true friend. She was from Detroit too. She said, Jerome, you know what? If y'all just tell us the truth, the world would be a lot better place. And I was like, so you mean to tell me we can really just tell you that's what we own and you'll be cool with it? She was like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yep.
And so that's when I was like, okay. And that was like 19 going on 20 at that point. And once she said that to me, I've been using that truth factor ever since, And so I would just say, just walk in your truth 100% all the time. Be your authentic self. And I'll end with that.
Well, because you take their choice with if you sell them a dream that you think they want to hear instead of what you're there for. I mean, my thing overall, just protect your brand. Because whatever you create your brand to be, that's what you'll be recognized as. And the more you skirt away from it, you'll be condemned. I mean, Hammer, great talent, but he was the more positive rapper dude. He made the pumps in the bum. Everybody like, oh, you sold your soul, honey. So you ain't really about what you've been talking. Because you always got the people ready to start throwing them stones at you. I know it's what my brand is positive, entertaining, educational. So I watch whatever I put on social media or like. People are watching me. And if you're out here, if you're in this space being creative, when you start looking at it from that spectrum, it really changes your viewpoint. Like, dang, people watching, you got influence. Now, what you influence people to do? Something good with themselves or some bullshit. And then now I'm being spiritual. You'll be held accountable. When that day comes for you, like, well, you could have helped everybody go left, but you was on that bullshit, ziggity boom, and you had like half them go left or right. That's on you because I ain't tell you to do that. That nagging voice you kept hearing out was me saying, stop doing what you're doing. Do it the right way. You'll be held accountable. Once when you know. If you don't know them, but when you start knowing I have influence, what are you doing with your influence? You'll be held accountable. And that's why I can make some R. Kelly ain't got nothing on me type stuff, but do I want to be known for that? My homeboy make a joke of a song I came up with like 04. He like, you would make that in the chorus? I can't believe you. But it was Sam. But do I want to be known for that? Nah, I can't do that. Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Because I can do that shortcut. And they were like, Jeff, get down like that? Okay. But do you want that to be known? No. Stay true to you. Doing that is way better.
100%.
Mm-hmm. Hope y'all enjoyed this. We're going to have something else good for you next week. Till
Yes,
next
sir.
time, everybody.
Have a good night, folks.